hockey and fistfights are as classic as peanut butter and jelly. But have you ever seen a fight happen right at the start of the game? That is exactly what happened last night at the Rangers-Devils game. You can see right after the puck drops, the gloves come off and a 5-on-5 brawl erupts immediately. So this apparently all started from a past grudge between two of the players. They were rehashing an old tussle from their last matchup at Madison Square Garden. So I gotta ask, do you all like to see this when it happens at hockey games?
I've seen a couple live.
Not like that though, right?
No, not the 5 people, but you can tell. I mean, hockey's kind of set up for that. But I will say, going to a live fight as animalistic as it is and as it appears, some people call it barbaric, there's an energy to a fight. And I could see how you probably might not like that, but just being in that arena and people screaming, it's very primal, but I can see why people dig it.
Yeah, it's very Coliseum-like, which I like. Maybe I'm a little sick, but I'm a team sport guy, and something happened, and you got to stick up for your teammates. Yeah, you have to. I'm down for like baseball players. You know what I mean? You throw a little chin music to my guy, you might get one in the back the next time up. I'm down with that.
Okay, all right.
An eye for an eye kind of guy. People don't like that anymore.
Yeah, I like having those friends in my corner, though.
You sure do.
I do.
You should see my buddies coming tomorrow.
Ooh, I like your buddies. I love it. Okay, now check this video out. It's from Taiwan during a recent earthquake. This dash cam video caught a massive rock slide where giant boulders fell to the road, crushed cars. This driver quickly reverses out of there and avoids any damage. Wow, have you guys ever had any close calls on the road like this?
Well, I was saying that when our former co-host, Brandon London, who's out in New York doing awesome things, we were leaving. He was on a scooter.
You were leaving here, DBL.
Yeah, we were leaving the studio. He was on a scooter crossing a street that I was in my car, and I see him coming down this ramp on the scooter, and there's a car coming the wrong way on a one-way. And I knew that car, one, was disoriented because they were on the wrong side of the road, but also that Brandon couldn't have possibly have seen the car, and he was looking the other direction.
Oh my gosh.
So I laid on my horn, and then other people laid on their horn, and as he came to the block, he happened to turn and look, and the car ended up stopping, but he was gonna try to hurry up and turn onto the street.
Erica.
So Brandon would have gotten hit, and I just remember just sitting there not knowing what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's really scary.
Wow. Do you think Big Mama gave you that intuition?
To use the horn?
The ancestors.
What else is she gonna do?
Yeah.
I think
was it
his Big Mama was with him at that day
Shout out
because
to
the
Big
Lord.
Mama.
Or his NFL instincts, and his head's always on a swivel.
No, shout out to Big Mama.
Yeah.
And while not as extreme as an earthquake, check out this video. Students at the University of Kentucky found themselves right in the thick of a powerful storm that passed right through campus. You can see the gusts of winds were so strong. Oh my gosh, that's a student. How scary.
I'd put that on my resume and be like, this is how dedicated to class I am if I had a job interview, and I'd hire that person.
Oh my, has this ever happened to you with Mother Nature? I've been in some pretty big surf waves, like in Santa Cruz, that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be in here right now.
I've always wondered that because I always thought surfers were fearless, but like when I'm seeing those, I'm like, that amount of water.
Terrifying, because it looks sometimes offshore a lot not as big, and then you're paddling and you're this big and you're looking up and you're like, oh man, that's way more than 6 feet. It's very scary. Yeah.
What do you do?
I used to ditch my board and swim because I felt stronger as a swimmer than a surfer. But most surfers feel very confident on their board.
Me too. I surfed.
The web.
Yeah.